As we close the AFN 2020 annual convention, good government, Alaskans decide. It is Alaskans who will decide in the November 3rd general election. As we vote to elect local, state, and national leadership. This election is so very important. These leaders will be determining aspects of our future, from education, infrastructure, and issues important to our way of life. Cook Inlet Tribal Council acquired Get Out the Native Vote because our board recognized it is our role to help grow and support our Native leadership at every level. It is important to put more Alaska Native leaders like Bryce Edgman, the first Alaska Native Speaker of the House, into office, to ensure our people are at the table for decisions that impact us. Get Out the Native Vote is a nonpartisan effort to promote voting and civic engagement. As we close AFN, let us feel empowered to make a difference in our communities. Know that Alaskans truly do decide our future. You decide our future. Your voice matters. Your vote matters.
Your vote is your voice, and you deserve to be heard. You know, there was a time when our forefathers and mothers literally didn't have the right to vote in federal and state elections. And many of them fought to be heard, to be humanized, and to feel validated.
For our young people, it's important to remember that we as Alaska Native people didn't always have the right to vote. And so it's important for us to vote for those people who were not able to vote in the past, as well as making sure that you as our future generations get out there and cast your votes.
If Alaska Natives came together as a unified voice on particular issues or particular candidates, that we can probably affect the outcome of most, if not all, state elections. And so if we can work together to figure out how we want to move forward as a state and what's in the best interest for our entire state, then I think our future is bright.
We have incredibly talented and smart and moral, thoughtful people that the world needs to know. The rest of the world actually needs us. And so I really encourage our younger population to get out and vote and make yourself heard.
You know, others have said that when you don't vote, you're kind of silencing your heart and your conscience. And I think that's true because your voice matters, you matter, and you have the opportunity to effectuate change. And one of the things that I think that we've fought as Indigenous peoples is to not only have our voice heard, but to be at the table, to have the leadership opportunities. And that's what civic engagement really is about.
We are very excited to see CITC taking on Get Out the Native Vote. I really look forward to watching this program grow and unfold, and I am particularly look forward to the idea and thoughts that our own Alaska Native people can serve in offices and seats, not only in our communities across the state, but across the nation as well.
Get Out the Native Vote is so important because it provides inspiration. And, you know, at CITC, we talked about inspiring our people to fulfill their endless potential. And, you know, there's greatness in all of us. And Get Out the Native Vote inspires us and inspires and reminds us of who we are and what we want to become.
I think that our younger people are so full of potential and talent, but don't know that they can all make a difference now. Get out and vote, because that affects not only yourself, you can make a difference for your entire family and on your entire village and your entire citizens of Alaska by your one vote counts.
I vote because I want to see a better Alaska. I want to see an Alaska that embraces all the indigenous peoples of our state and recognizes that we have valuable contributions to make as approximately 20% of the state's population.
I vote for the voice of my ancestors and for the voice of my children and for what I want to see in the community and for the future and for our people. I vote for the opportunity to help people fulfill their endless potential.
We inherited something that is really special and magical, and we have to be at the table exercising our right to vote and putting in candidates that will help us make Alaska a better place.
I want to be a part of the greater whole and a part of advocating and moving forward the Indigenous people and our mission and our values for the future.
The one thing that does make a difference is a vote. Making things better by communication sometimes takes longer, but a vote can change the world right now.
It's essential that we make our voices heard. As Maria Coleman said, we truly can change the world through our vote. If you find yourself in Anchorage, know that CITC will serve as an early and absentee polling location beginning October 19th. And if you don't yet have a voting plan, please visit aknativevote.com for more information and voting resources. Please join me. Let's get out the Native vote on November 3rd and make our voices heard.